Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, August 29th, 2017, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been a very good day. I'm in a great place and excited for a productive session. Um, Definitely still battling some timing issues here. I'm a little late for today's session. I was a little late just getting the day going, and there definitely has been a lot of stuff going on, but I really don't want to use that as an excuse. I mean, I can plan for that other stuff and I can mitigate the impact on what all the other things I'm doing. I just haven't been doing that. So I've realized that sometimes making mistakes, it really is just a symptom of pushing boundaries. Not always. Sometimes you're just blowing it, but if you're pushing your boundaries and you're making mistakes, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, I want to correct these mistakes and sort of get to my next level of performance on a consistent basis, and I want to make managing these things easy. But the first time they come up, it's a challenge. It's a good challenge though. So I'm working on that. But I'm gonna hit some online classes here in a moment. Keep that pretty light today. Gonna hit a super light and quick drum practice, and then just save some time to spend working on the sonics of this guitar solo that I'm putting together right now. And the part writing I think is very good right now. I just want to make sure that I get a good sound that fits with the track and that tells the right story of what the solo is about. So I'll take you guys along for the ride. Try to explain as much as I can as we go. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Let's do this. All right, guys. Good session. Definitely, definitely a little too short. That's not good. I had a plan for today, and I just kind of blew it on that, and that's not good. So I'm gonna take some steps to fix that. I did get in on the online class front and got some good work done there. Just learning more about my social media marketing strategy, and again, just about building real quality relationships with people. I mean, it's if you have much experience in business, you realize that business really is just about relationships at the end of the day. And obviously, you can get as nuanced or reductionistic as you want to about that. But in my opinion, business really just always comes back to cultivating relationships. And this is no different if you're starting a music business or a digital business. You're cultivating relationships through a different medium. It's a digital medium now, but the same principles apply. So it's always good to be reminded of that. Um, then I moved on to a quick drum practice that was very good. Just incorporating the metronome 2 days ago, I immediately noticed my playing sounded a lot more clean than it sounded in the last few months, even with just like a little bit of practice on that. So that's really interesting and really nice. I mean, sometimes I like a looser sound, sometimes I like a tighter sound. So just gonna keep playing around with that. But it's nice to kind of push the tempo a little bit and go to my limit a little bit more during the session instead of just staying in the comfort zone, which I've kind of not 100% been doing, but mostly been doing the last few months just because I didn't want to push that too hard while I was digging deep on this album. But I'm kind of realizing like there's always going to be a creative project going. So I got to find a way to balance all my desires and aspirations as a player and as a writer. So that was good, and then took a short break, did some reading out of the recording secrets for the small studio book. Main takeaway from that from today is just see if you can get a couple people who are willing to volunteer to help you out on the session, moving mics around, keeping track of timing and tuning issues, that kind of stuff. And then I didn't have very much time to work on this, but I just got in and started listening to the track where this solo is going to go and thinking about the type of sound I want and just experimenting with a couple different things there. And I really didn't get that much work done on that today, which is just not good. It happens. Sometimes I'm going to take losses and mess things up, and it's again, like I said at the beginning of the video, that's just a product of me pushing myself and pushing my limits and trying to reach to be who I know I can be on a day in day out basis. And apparently sometimes I'm going to fall short of that, and I just want to use it as a learning experience basically. So yeah, that's pretty much the session. I'll come back tomorrow and hit the guitar sound hard and just make sure I get some quality work done on that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process, whether you're making gains or having setbacks or whatever today. You know, it's all beautiful. It's all part of what goes into creating something great and beautiful and awesome, or even just creating something, period. If you have an aspiration to create. So I'm happy to be sharing my process. It's really valuable for me to just get my thoughts out on the video. And you know, just let me know if there's anything you guys want to see or talk about or know. Have a good day, guys. See you guys tomorrow for more.